This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, team. So last session we discussed about what is mainframes, then why mainframe, who are using mainframe technology, who are who are the clients. I can say who are the clients. So these are all the things we already discussed. Okay, these are all the things we already discussed. Now today I'm going to focus, apart from this, we'll talk about something related to TSO, ISPF and all. So in mainframe technology, what are the modules are there? Okay, so what are the modules in mainframe technology? So we have first module TSO, ISPF, then JCL, VSAM, COBOL, DB2, CICS, REXX, assembler, and PL1, and yeah, C list. Like that, there are other languages also there, but in our training we are going to focus till CICS. Till CICS we are going to focus. In high level, TSO ISPF is the first module in mainframe technology. Here we will try to understand what are the TSO commands, and what are the TSO commands, how to create a data set, how to copy the data from one file to another file, and how to delete a file, and ISPF file, ISPF navigation. Okay, ISPF panels navigation. So these are all the things we are going to discuss just to understand how the mainframe system will be there, how the navigation, how we will create a data set, how to copy. These are all the things we are going to discuss in TSO ISPF module. These are all the things we are going to discuss in TSO ISPF module. The JCL is basically, we use, this is very important topic. Okay, if JCL is very important topic. If you want to compile the programs, what type of the programs? COBOL programs or PL1 programs. If you want to compile the programs, or if you want to run the programs, you need JCLs. Okay, that is all about JCL in high level. So VSAM, it is a file system. And it is, we can store the data in VSAM files. So we have something called KSDS, ESDS, RRDS, LDS, and so on. COBOL is programming language. COBOL is a programming language. So we develop the application, we develop the business application. We will develop the business application such as bank application, okay, customers data processing, insurance processing, all the things we will develop, okay, the entire business application with the using COBOL only. Most of the projects they use COBOL. Here and there, few projects will use PL1 also. PL1 also will be used by few clients. DB2 is a database. So DB2 is a database, that is a relational database. So here I would like to recommend everyone who are new to mainframe technology, or who are new to IT, okay, who are new to computers, I request you to watch, start watching what is SQL, okay. Just it's not related to DB2. You should know what is SQL and what is DDL, DML, TFL, okay. So DSL, like, okay, D, uh, TCL, transaction control language, like that. Different components are there in SQL. So you please start watching and understanding what is DBMS. So please start, watching and understanding these concepts, team, because there are some few people who are new to information technology. Go to the Google, YouTube, just DBMS, search for DBMS. Try to understand each terminology in a DBMS. Okay. So when I'm going to cover DB2, that time you will feel more comfortable in understanding DB2 concepts. So CICS, if you want to develop online application, we are going with the CICS. So REXX is basically to develop the automation script. If you want to develop any automation script, we use REXX. This is all about high level. So any queries so far, team? So please feel free to ask the questions, team. I request everyone to ask the questions, because here everyone joined to learn. Okay, so don't think about someone. Hey, if I ask, they might think, they might treat us, they doesn't know anything. So they also joined to learn only. Team, either they are experts or they are beginners, irrespective of it, please ask me either small or any complex query or doubt. Next. Okay, team. So we have seen what are the modules in mainframe technology. So I'll talk about something called emulator. Okay, you should know the terminology. So what is emulator, team? Emulator is the software. It is a software which will help us, to connect to mainframe server. As you know, team, okay, in real time, mainframe server is located one place. Okay, let's say I'm working for X company. Okay, X company. The client is Citibank, something example, or Bank of America, or RBS. So I am working in X company and I am working for this client. Okay, X company got the project from Citibank or Bank of America, RBS, right? So now this company, this client, our client, okay, so we are the payroll. So what is how the client? So who are new to IT? So what is the client team? I will work. Let's say you are working in a restaurant, okay, as a employee. Who is your client? Customer. Who is your payroll? Restaurant owner, right? If you are working for mobile or you are working in a shopping mall as a supervisor, as a manager. So your payroll company is supermarket. Who is your client? Who is giving business to you? Who is giving business to your organization? Those will become your client. So it can be customer, it can be someone, vendor also. So the client will become a Citibank, because okay, so even though we are employee of X company, okay, so X company is getting business from Citibank or Bank of America, RBS. Hence, our client will become a Citibank, Bank of America, RBS, right? So client will provide the mainframe server in real time. Client will provide the mainframe server. So means there, whatever you are working, that server belongs to the client. Most of the cases, most of the scenarios, right? Now, so what happens, team? I need to connect to mainframe server. Okay, this particular server is located Dallas, okay, Sydney, or Canada, or London. It might be locating somewhere else, but I'm working in India. Okay, I'm working in India, or people are working in Canada. So the question is how I can connect to the mainframe server. Okay, so we use emulator. So if you are from Unix background, if you are from Unix background, okay, team, if you are from Unix background, there is something called putty. Okay, there is something called putty. Putty also we use to connect to the server only. Okay, similarly, emulator it is used to connect to the mainframe server. So I will show one. Okay, so what are the emulator servers? So we can use Mocha 3270, Vista TN3270. This is emulator. Okay, Mocha 3270 is the emulator. Vista TN3270 is the emulator, right? So next, like that. So RUMBA Rumba is a emulator QWS. So these emulators softwares are providing by different organizations, different companies. So if you go and Google, okay, emulators for mainframe, okay, and Windows. Just to search for this, you will get the list. Okay, so you will get the list. So this is a tutorial brain is the one company, Anycom is the one company, Rocket Science is the emulator. So you can find in a Quora. So team, there are so many emulators are there. Okay, so there are so many emulators. You can see the REXX 370 emulator. Mm, here you will get emulators. Yeah, so that is altogether about emulator team. So the one which I am going to recommend to you, Mocha 3270. You guys can download it. Okay, so copy this link. I will tell you now. If it is possible, you can do along with me. Go to the chart window. Okay, go to the chart window and click on the link which I have given. You scroll down, click on download. You click on this one. I hope you are doing. I hope you are doing along with me.
Can you show it once again?
No. Go to the link first of all. Go to the chat window. Go to meeting. There is a chat window. From chat window, you take the link. Click on the link. Click on downloads. Everyone,
Yes.
uninstall it. Okay. Just next install. Next proceed. Okay. There are no major things need to do changes. Okay. My laptop already I did it. Everyone is done? Okay, team. So I'm expecting from at least message me in chat window. Okay. So once you download installation is done. Okay. Once the installation is done, there is an icon on desktop. Okay. Just click on continue trial. Okay. For you, you will get a continue trial. Just click on continue trial. So for me, it is asking. So for me, 30 days is completed trial period. So if the 30 days trial period is over, Microsoft will create the temporary key here itself. I will use that 1372022179. Click on OK. It is connected. So now, so team, once you launch Microsoft, click on File, Edit New Session. File, Edit New Session, Mainframe. So any name you can give, Mainframe, Venkat, Sai Charan, Sridhar, any name you can give. That is not a problem. Then you will get the IP address from the client. Okay, you will get the Mainframe IP address from the client. So this is the IP address which I procured. Okay, for rent. So for that, this is the IP address. The server which you are connecting 23.229.8.213. So I am repeating again. Click on File, Edit New Session. File, Edit New Session. For you, it will not display this window. This, what you are seeing, it will not display because first time you are doing, right? It is not visible to you. Immediately you click on File, Edit New Session. Edit a new session. Give some name, any name which is meaningful name, technically meaningful name, and mainframe IP address. So we need to provide mainframe server IP address. Okay, so you have to provide mainframe server IP address. Then provide port number. So 233270, like that, the port numbers will be there. So to connect this particular server, we use 23. Use 23. Click on apply. Click on apply and connect. Apply and connect. It is connected. Is it clear, team? So this is how. See, this is the emulator. Okay, what you downloaded, what you install is emulator. That is not a server. Okay, so to connect to the server, I need a software in my laptop, right? From our laptop, how I can connect to the server? Because our laptop may not be the server. How to connect to server? We need to download the emulator and provide the mainframe server IP address and port number. So what type of the error you're getting, Vijay? I stop sharing. Let me give you the presenter access. You can share your desktop. Vijay, you can share your desktop. I have given a presenter access to you. You can share your desktop now.
Yeah, this is the error I'm getting.
No, it's okay. Click on OK. Now go to the emulator. So left side file, click on file, edit, wait, the IP address is correct, 23 is correct. Click on connect. Yeah, so you might be getting a problem with the port numbers. Okay, so there are various reasons for that. If you connected LAN, there might be a problem. If you are using mainframe, if you are using your office laptop, then there is a problem. Okay, so but if you are using your personal laptop and it is a free, Wi-Fi network, then it is no problem. Okay.
Yeah,
So
it is free Wi-Fi laptop, Wi-Fi only, personal laptop.
okay, then you need to change the port number, which I have to give it to you. The port number I have to check the mail, but that is how you have to do it. Okay, yeah, you can stop sharing. I'm sharing my desktop. Anyone's? Okay, team, this is just an idea I'm giving it to you. Okay, so just to understand practically what is emulator, I shown you practically, as simple as. Okay, now by this I can say that I connected to the mainframe server. I connected to mainframe server. So we'll see rest of the things later related to this thing. Okay, next, what is subsystem? Okay, so please try to remember them, because subsystem will be referred only once and twice. Later point we don't repeat it. So for better understanding, you guys are having main laptop, right? Can I able to execute Oracle software? No, Arna, leave it. Okay. So don't do anything from now. Hands on. Please listen me, everyone. Now, team, my question to you: can I able to do Oracle software? Oracle, can I do Oracle SQL queries in your laptop now? Yes or no? So, guys, you have to respond, everyone. That it is a warning.
No one.
No, right? Okay, we no need. Okay, if you want to do SQL queries, we need Oracle software or SQL server. What we do, we will go to the Google and we will download it. Right? So in Windows laptop, if I want to if I want to watch the VLC, there is a video with VLC player. Okay, can I able to watch? No, because by default, Windows operating system will not give VLC player. We have to download it. We have to download. If I want to connect, I want to connect to my friends. So will you get Teams? There is some softwares, right? GoToMeeting. Are you getting Windows? Windows is providing GoToMeeting by default? No. So by default, any operating system will give some default softwares: Word document, Excel sheet, Notepad, PowerPoint, okay, and Paint, like that. Windows operating system will provide some softwares as a default. But if I want to something else apart from the default, go to the Google, download. If it is an open source, if it is a free, you can download it. If it is a commercial, we will purchase the commercial, like you'll take the license and we will use it, right? So in mainframe technology also, as I was telling you, MVS, multiple virtual storage. What is MVS stands? If you see MVS in mainframe, multiple virtual storage is a IBM operating system for mainframe large computers developed in 1974 only. Okay, so you can imagine 74. How many years completed? How many decades completed? 47 years back. Okay, 47 years back. So MVS stands multiple virtual storage. What is this? It is an operating system for mainframe and large servers. It is a large servers developed in 1974. So, okay, MVS, there is something called JET. Latest operating system is G series. See, MVS developed in 1974. What is the operating system they are using? Okay, 19 JET series operating system. You want to know mainframe developed here? Okay. So we'll see just mainframe. You want to know? Go to Wikipedia. We'll come to know. So it is 1940s only. Okay, 1940s only. It got developed. Okay. So JetOS is the operating system. G series. Okay, what we call G series operating system. G series operating system, which is the latest operating system, I can say, on mainframe. Now, so by default, okay, so by default, mainframe provides ISPF, JCL, VSAM, COBOL, like that. Okay, so by default, which will not provide. Okay, by default, you will not get the mentioned components. Like, okay, you don't get TSO, you don't get CICS, you don't get DB2, you don't get by default CICS, TSO, then IMS DB, like that. So by default, CICS, job entry subsystem, JES. Okay, so by default, CICS will not be available in JetOS. We need to go to IBM. Boss, I want to CICS. Can you please give the license? We will pay the money. We will procure it. Then mainframe admin, they will install on JetOS operating system. So like that, if client, that is Bank of America, RBS, or any client wants to store the data on in DB2, we need to procure, we need to take the license, we need to purchase the software from IBM and install in JetOS. And IMS DB, it is a hierarchical database, okay, and job entry system. So there are so many subsystems are there. Okay, so there are so many mainframe subsystems. If you see what are these subsystems, so this is how you have to go team. Okay, can you see JES2, JES3, IMS, Tivoli, like that? There are so many, okay, subsystems are there. So these people are providing only them. Yeah, if you want to know the emulators list, you can get it. Okay, so go. Okay, this is the one, Mocha TN, Tom Ben. So you can go and download emulator. Okay, team. So this is high level about. Okay, this is all like altogether level. I you know about subsystems. So I sent you the documents. So please refer them also. Okay, so TSO, CICS, DB2, IMS DB, DC, JES, these are all the subsystems. Okay, so as simple as subsystem, it is a software. Okay, it is a software which will be installed in our JetOS operating system, that is called subsystem. The by default you will not get one software, that's what I said, right? So if you want to definition, a subsystem is a service provider that performs one function or many functions but does nothing until it is requested. So what I am trying to say here, team, subsystem, it is a special software which is used for specific functionality. Okay, example, if I want to store the data in DB2, hence I have to purchase DB2 from IBM. Okay, I have to purchase DB2 from IBM and install it within JetOS operating system. So actually it is easy for us for you to understand this one, right? Okay, so any queries so far? Okay, great. So we have seen what is emulator, what is subsystem, right? So let me talk about what are the roles in mainframe. Okay, so you are learning a mainframe, what you are going to play, what type of the content you are learning, you should know. First, we will come with the mainframe admin or JetOS admin. Okay, so JetOS admin or mainframe admin. So what this admin will do, or the mainframe admin will do, team. So they will take care about the installation of the softwares, upgrading the softwares, uninstalling the softwares. As I told you, right? See, now DB2 is not there in my server. I want to install it. CICS is not there. I want to install it. So mainframe admin will take care about the installations and giving the approvals. Let's say today you joined in the one company. Now the company wants to provide you the access, mainframe ID access. So admin will create a mainframe ID password. They will give necessary approve access. They will give you necessary access to you. Who will be doing all of them? Mainframe admin or JetOS admin. Any queries?
No.
Okay. Then we have someone called mainframe developer. Okay. So mainframe developer, they will write the programs. Okay, or they will write the programs. They might be modifying the new programs, or they will analyze the existing programs and they will do the changes. Okay, they will be doing the changes. So developer will work on new project. They can work on new project. New project means from the scratch. Okay, at this moment there is no application at all, project at all, starting from the new project. or existing project. So they might work on existing project. Before working on the existing project, we should know what are the files are there, what are the programs are there, what are everything is there, what we need to write, what we need to modify, everything. Okay, so what mainframe admin knows, mainframe developer doesn't know, which means that, so as a mainframe developer, you should know these modules what I am listing: COBOL or PL1, DB2. It is optional, some of them. CICS is also optional. CICS also optional. So other components depends on the client requirement. What are the modules they are using? As simple as. Okay. So this is all about mainframe developer. There is something called mainframe tester. Okay. So if you are a developer, nowadays people are coming, hey, can you please teach me mainframe testing content? Always I say that if you are a developer, you can become a tester, mainframe tester. It is easy. Okay, as simple as if it is a Java developer, they may not be able to do testing in web technologies like Java, .NET. Those are all web-based technologies. WB, web-based technologies. In mainframe, if you are a developer, you can become easily tester. So as a tester, what you should know: TSO, ISPF, and JCL, and few testing concepts, few testing terminologies are keywords, few testing keywords. Okay, that is mainframe tester role. Then DB to DBA. So DB to DBA role is creating the tables. Okay, they will create the tables and they will give the access. Let's say, okay, myself, okay, Venkat and Aruna are belongs to same team. Now I want table access. Okay, in real time, they don't give access to insert the data or updating the data or deleting the data. So what Venkat is doing, what necessary permissions are required, only they will grant them. Okay, so I'm trying to say, so DB to DBA will create the tables, they will take care about the access, optimization. So DB2 optimizations, okay, DB2, if DB2 subsystem is not working, okay, all the things will be taken care by DB2 DBA, because mainframe admin is different, DB2 DBA is different. Mainframe admin will take care about the JetWise operating system related activities. DB2 DBA will work on the DB2 related activities. DB2 related activities, as simple as. Right. Next, this is also done. There is something called CICS admin. Okay, so CICS admin will focus on the CICS approvals. Okay, how DB2 DBA will have their roles and responsibilities. CICS admin also, they are having their own CICS subsystem maintenance, installation, upgradations, and thinking about focusing on the optimizations. Are CICS resources are using by the developers properly or not? All the things will be taken care by CICS admin. Okay, CICS admin, as simple as. Then we have something called, okay, so there is something called scheduling team. Okay, or monitoring team, like that. Okay, I can say scheduling team. So what is scheduling team? Actually, these are all different things. Okay, I'll come to them as well as now. So what is scheduling tool team? Okay, they will schedule a program to execute a particular time. Let's say you are getting a pay slip. Pay slip is you are getting on a particular on date or not. You are getting a bank statement. How the bank statement is coming on particular date every month. Example one. And the second one, if you are employed, if you are an employee, you will be getting the salary last working day or first working day of the every month, depends on the company policies, right? So this process, okay, these are all the things, means it has to schedule, right? So if you want to get the credit card statement or debit card statement, so we should, we should schedule something, right? So scheduling team will take care about the scheduling the programs and monitoring the jobs. All the jobs are executing properly or not. So generally the scheduling team is from the client team, okay, who are going to control the scheduling team. The most probably client members, client team only. Okay, so generally we don't do it. What are the scheduling tools? CS7, Control M, okay, Tivoli scheduler tool, TWS, Tivoli scheduler tool, TWS, OPC, and so on. Okay, these are all the scheduling tools. You need to learn what is CS7, what is Control M, OPC. Please go to my YouTube channel. All these videos are there. Okay, introductions. So you don't get the training on these particular modules, end to end training you don't get, because it is a huge cost involved before I want to project, because it's a 100% commercial. Okay, it is a 100% commercial product. If I want to show, I need a approval, I need to procure, I need to purchase from broadcast. So hence nobody will generally in training companies or institutes, they don't provide training on this. If somebody is showing, they are showing the client system, simple. Okay, this is scheduling team. Next, okay, so okay, if you having a mainframe knowledge, they might put either in scheduling tool, or you might be working in development. Okay, so there are three types of projects. There are three types of projects in mainframe. One is development project, maintenance project, and support project. So you should know this terminology. You should know this particular terminology. So what is development project team? So main focus on coding. What is development? Main focus on the coding. That is the core functionality of the development. Main focus on the coding. So you will be working from the scratch. Okay, you will start writing the programs from starting. Okay, so this is the development. What is exactly developer will do in development project. So when it comes to the maintenance, let's say team, you know very well. Okay, so I'm talking since most of the students from India, okay, except one. So few years back, okay, like 5-10 years back, or to 15 years back, we don't have any concept called Aadhaar card number, either in bank application or telecom or bank of, either government offices. Nowhere Aadhaar card number is not there. Now the government of India, they announced, okay, all banks to receive the Aadhaar card number. Every bank account should link with the Aadhaar card number. Like that, we got some guidelines. Already there is a bank application which is working fine, but the requirement something we got something else. So this is called maintenance project. So earlier everything is working fine, but the client asked us to add the one more field. That is the one example. The second example, okay, few years back, phone number is a optional. Okay, phone number is optional. Now everywhere phone number is a mandatory. So now we need to add phone field. We need to make as a mandatory field in our programs. Second, the third one. So far, the telephone mobile number is a 10 digit. In future, it might be either 9 digit, it might be 11 digit. So as of now, any web application you take, how many numbers it will take? Only 8, only 10, correct? So now you have to do the changes in the existing project or not. Go to that particular table, change the data type, data type, or you have to do something. That is called maintenance. Already there is a project. Whenever there is a change, adding the field, removing the field, changing the length of the field, all the things will come under maintenance. The last one, support project. Okay, so support project, just what happens, every day the jobs might be running. Okay, so job is nothing but you consider as a program. Whenever I say job, you understand as a program. So programs might be running in the background. So we need to monitor all the programs are running properly or not. All the programs are running or not. Example, see, in a railway station, or there will be a divisional manager who will be monitoring all the trains are going on time or not. Is there any issue or not? We will be monitoring, correct? So any department you take, any sector you take, there will be observation team. Okay, so if you take a manufacturing unit also, there is a monitoring team. So they will keep on monitoring all the activities, tasks are happening on time or not. Is there any runtime issues or not? Is there any problem? So somebody will be there to monitor your tasks, right? Similarly, in support project also, or in support project, we will be focusing on which programs, whatever the programs we scheduled to execute today, to execute tomorrow, all of them are working fine or not. If it is not working fine, if anything is error, we need to analyze the error, we need to report, we need to do changes, or we may have to report it to a development team or concerned team. This is altogether about support project. So 80% or 60% you will be working on the support project. See, if there are 100 resources are there in mainframe, 70% of the people having knowledge on this one. Only 30% of the people having knowledge on development. That is the ratio in our mainframe technology. So that is the reason still I am able to give the trainings. The reason why? Because 70% of the people are having good experience in support, not in the development. But in recent last 2 years, all the companies are asking the development. That is the reason who are having mainframe knowledge already. Why they are attending our trainings? Because they don't have the development knowledge, they don't know much about programming and all. So that is the reason they are attending the trainings. Who are new to mainframe technology, you might be getting a doubt, hey, they have a good experience, why they are joining here? The answer is this. Okay, so in future you might be working on the support project. They might take you as a developer, they can deploy in the support project. So support, okay, in support project it is a nothing, not much tensions related to programming. If you don't know much about coding, well and good, it is fine. Yeah, any queries, Steve? I'll give pause for 1 minute. Any queries? Sorry, good. Are you clear, team, so far?
Yes.
Yes, fine.
Yeah. So now, once you join in a project, either you might be belongs to development project or either maintenance or support. You might be mapping to any one of the project, as I can say. Okay. So this is all about scheduling tool. So team, I'm trying to give the clear picture to you. So now how you explore? Okay, you can think what is development project in, just go to Google and what is development project. So please try to explore yourself. I told you, right? It's day one and day two also. I can give an idea. So you want to get a better understanding, commanding and what I explained, please focus on it. Okay. Yeah. So this is also we are done. Any other queries? Okay, team. So I can say I have given the background of mainframe. Okay, when before we getting into the first module, what things you should know, I explained everything. What is mainframe, who will use, what are the type, what are the language, what are the modules are there, what are the teams, what is your role, it can you might be doing, everything I explained. Okay, so let me stop recording for today. Don't disconnect, be on the line.